How important is communication in a relationship? Great question. Communication is very important. It helps each person to know the other person, so we're not having to read their mind or read their energy if you're tuned into energy. Communication, verbal and nonverbal, is very important. And I think in the past, I would say 2 to 3 decades, there's a lot more awareness of communication in a relationship. And I think that's great. But here's the thing. We have gotten to see communication as if it is going to be the solution for all relationship problems. As if you just communicate, that's going to fix the problem. Just communicate, go for it. No. I think we've all already seen that even when there's reasonably good communication, that by itself is not enough. It's not enough. It's good, but not enough. Because it is somewhat preposterous, I would think, that if I were to say, I'm going to express my needs and my desires, I'm going to express that very well. And having done that, you better do that as my partner, coworker, whoever. I've expressed myself. And that to me suggests that something deeper is missing. And it can easily be two people being very articulate, but doesn't mean they're communicating well, because that is simply the first step. The second step is that we respect differing points of view. So my point of view might sound good to me, but it may not be particularly interesting to the other person. They may not see it that way, and that's okay. We have to create space where differing points of view are all acceptable. There doesn't have to be tension if there's two different points of view. So this space, I feel, is very, very critical to having good relationships. Having a space where people are allowed to be whoever they are, and they're allowed to have their own opinions, their own point of view, without insisting that I'm going to convince you about my point of view because I'm obviously right. And this right-wrong orientation is also very problematic. We should step away from who's right, who's wrong. There's no right-wrong. Your point of view is equally valid. My point of view is also valid. It doesn't have to make something wrong just for me to be right. So underlying this is space. Space, when I say space, obviously I'm not just talking physical space. I'm talking inner space, which includes psychological space, energetic space, and really consciousness space. When this kind of space is there, then to me, in this space, you see that there's an acceptance, there's tolerance, there's compassion, there's love. All of those things are, to me, part of this space. So something like love, which we think of as very important in relationships, we often erroneously equate that with outer behavioral expressions, which we may have picked up through our common cultural constructs. This looks like love. This doesn't look like love. These to me are very misleading. To me, the real love is the space. So when you can create the space and maintain the space in any relationship, the love is there, the compassion is there, the connection is there, the caring is there, all the really important things, the trust is there. All these beautiful things allow the relationship to thrive. And This makes it a healthy, stable relationship. At the very same time, you can have differing points of view, differing superficial stuff. And that, I would say, is inevitable. There's nothing wrong when that happens. So this hopefully gives you a sense of what is really critical for a long-term, harmonious, peaceful, loving relationship. It's space. When you choose light, life becomes increasingly joyful, purposeful, and inspired. I invite you to join me to explore the realms of light, the infinite possibilities that light offers.